push fit fittings, plastic pipe and copper pipe. These are the three mistakes that I see people making on a regular basis in the world of plumbing, but also in the world of DIY as well. Don't go into the world of push fit fittings without knowing what they are and stopping doing them yourself. Also, there's one or two little tips that aren't part of this video that I thought up as we were doing it, and they're really good. So watch all of the video and subscribe. If you haven't done yet, sling your hook. Number one, not inserting the pipe fully into the fitting. It's so obvious, but people do this all the time. Believe me, I've seen it. You've got a little mark here on this one. These are Hep2O jobbies, but JG Speedfit make one as well, and they'll all have a little mark on them there. Put that up to the mark, this little mark here, like so, and then make a mark on your pipe, like so, just like that, and you won't make this mistake. You just push it on all the way to the mark, and there you go. That's fully in, everything's fine. The reason you do that is because if you don't push it in all the way, the rubber seal is not going to get around the pipe that you're pushing in there. You will not get a watertight seal, and one day it will definitely leak. It will probably leak instantly. If you've put this in and it hasn't gone all the way and you're like, oh, I need to get it unreleased now, and the teeth have bitten on already, then you're in a bit of trouble. Have you got a releasing tool like this? You probably haven't. If you do, this is how it works. Pop that onto here like so, and then you push that on there, and it will push on the small little dampers on there like so, and you'll be able to push that just like that, and that will come off. Okay, nice and easy. So it gives you a good idea as to how far that's gone in. If this is an extra tip, if you've got it in there like so and it hasn't come off, and you can get around the back of it, just get two slotted screwdrivers in like so, just like that, and then push, and you'll be able to get it off. Believe me, the amount of effort you will use to pull that off, it will never ever come off. All right, you have to use a tool or a couple of little slotties. It's not easy, but I'm afraid it's part of life. Mistake number two. Right, so you've got your pipe to the measure that you want it to be, and you've got your special tool, and you've cut it like that, and you're like, great, let's put it in. Right, no, stop, don't do that. You need to use a pipe sleeve insert. Okay, doesn't matter what fitting this is going into, compression or push fit or any other type of push fit, you'll need to put one of these on to stop the pipe collapsing under the pressure of these jaws here, which, let's face it, isn't loads, and it's probably not going to collapse under that. You're still going to have to do it. Insurance are going to know, but if you're putting these into a compression fitting, which you can do, you'll need to put one of these sleeves in here to stop it from collapsing. Okay, and also what that does as well, it allows it to have a nice sort of frontal bit there, so it can slip into the fitting nice and easily. So number three, the thing that loads of people do that they get wrong is they don't use a pipe slice when they're cutting their copper pipe to go inside a push fit fitting. This one here is my Ox Ratchet pipe slice. It's absolutely great. You can buy these on our Amazon store, links below. And I want to show you first, I've set up this lovely little camera shot here just so you can see what happens when we push it in with a pipe slice on there. A pipe slice cut will just go in nice and easily like that, because it's got this tiny little taper just on here. But I am making a little mini mistake, a little extra mistake. Remember I said there was going to be some extras. Look at the end of this pipe, what do you see? Yeah, it's nicely bent in here, but inside we've got a little bit of a burr there, and that needs reaming out with a little reaming tool. Plumbing apprentices, do you ever wonder if you're browsing for the wrong things online that you want to keep a secret from James at Plumber Parts? Well, consider using nordvpn.com/plumber parts. Perhaps you're interested in other trade YouTube channels, or Nick Bundy's beard, Lee from Artisan's beautiful face, or you just want to leave snide comments on Plumber Parts videos, which don't ever annoy me. With this exclusive link, you will get 4 months on top extra free when you purchase a 2-year subscription with NordVPN and Plumber Parts, plus a 30-day money-back guarantee. So use our exclusive link nordvpn.com/plumber parts and browse the internet in peace. Fortunately, I've got one in, so you can do on the outside or on the inside. I'm going to use that one there, and you just get in here like that and just give that a quick ream out, and that's got rid of that little indentation on the inside. The reason we do that is it stops turbulent flow of the water, which in the end can actually mean that the pipe corrodes and rusts through and rots away quicker than it would have done. So then we can push this in just like so. If you look inside, you'll see that it's going in there nice and easy. And look, I would call that a fantastic insertion. But what if you've not used a pipe slicer and you've used a hacksaw? Let's see what happens to the inside of that fitting. Here we go. So, firstly, as you can see, it's just a pain to do it, especially halfway through. It's always hard. So look, there we go, we've cut it, and you think, yeah, I've cut the pipe to size, that's what I wanted to do. Here we go. Look at this. Look, we're pushing that in there. I mean, I'm struggling to get it in. Oh, it's cutting the rubber. It's just a nightmare. Honestly, it's a huge mistake. We've made a mistake here, and I think you can understand why you should always use a pipe slicer when pushing copper in. And I'd say the same as well if you're going to be cutting plastic pipe. Always try to use a proper plastic pipe cutter. I've got a Rothenberger one here that's on the Amazon store, but I also use these Ox poly zips as well. Depends what's nearest me when I'm up in the loft. They are the ways to do it, okay guys? So those three things are the things that I see all the time when it comes to people using push fit fittings. If you think you could make a mistake of compression fittings, then maybe you should watch this video here. That is going to be the one that stops you making mistakes on compression fittings. Hit the subscribe, hit the like, and remember to hold tight.